Hey, this video is for the young professionals that maybe your work said that we need you to move to Denver, or they said you can work from anywhere, or you just decided that where you live right now sucks. Well, this video is going to be for those young go-hards that are making their way out to Denver. We're going to give you the 5 neighborhoods that we recommend that you check out before you move to Denver, because that's where that's where we would live.
That's what happened to us.
Hey, I'm Sean Murphy, and this is my business partner.
I'm Matt Marinick.
Matt Marinick, and we are well, I'm actually not a young professional anymore, but I used to be, man. And I'm an old millennial, though. That's my street cred. I'm an old millennial and super wise. And so, hey, we love making videos about what it's like to live in the Denver, Colorado area, like cost of living, stuff like that. So if you're new to this channel, well, check out this video, and if you like it, subscribe. And if you are making your way out here, that's what we do, baby. We love helping you find the perfect neighborhood, the perfect house for your situation. So give us a call, shoot us a text, email, whatever works good for you, and we're happy to help. Ain't that right, Matt?
We love helping.
Our first neighborhood on the list is where I think everyone should stop in Cap Hill at least one time. Matt said it. He bought his first house in Cap Hill. I lived in Cap Hill. I stomped around there like 3 different occasions. I was renting in Cap Hill, but it's sweet. It is like the heart of the city, and you just get so much diversity and so much that city living in Capitol Hill. What do you like about it, Matt?
All right, a bunch. You're 15 minutes from everything if you're gonna hop in an Uber. You can walk anywhere. There's bars, restaurants, breweries, places to work out, places to work. There's just a lot here, lots of parks that are walkable, all within like walkable. I really like that. And then just like most people that you see in Cap Hill are young professionals, 25 to 35. Typically when you're like gonna start a family or something, you might want to move out. You don't have to, but most things are just condos here. So like if you're already used to the apartment life, like it's no different. And it's hard to park though.
Let's stay on the topic of housing. Yeah, so they are mostly condos in Cap Hill. If most young professionals don't buy a house in Cap Hill because they'll be super old and like regal looking, but they're gonna be close to like $1 million. But it's gonna be mostly condos, and with that comes city living. So the luxury of it being super walkable is most people, they'll park their cars and just like bike or scoot or run, walk, whatever, to where they want to go, because the parking situation does suck. A lot of it's street parking. So if you're looking for a spot out here, and even if you could swing it, get something that has a reserved parking spot.
But even to that, like there's so much going on, like you don't gotta worry about like drinking and driving, because like you live really close to lots of options. It's not like, oh, there's one bar or one restaurant. There's a lot going on, so you can have a lot of fun in Cap Hill without having to even turn your key.
Yeah, so the pros are definitely like you are in the heart of the city. It's super Denver, easy to get everywhere, and you'll get just great options for dining and going out. Some of the negatives are the transportation. And since you are living in the city, it's one of the areas that you're going to see the most homeless when you're walking around. So you just need to skirt, stay away, and just play it safe. All right, so our next neighborhood is for those, if you like being by the city, but you don't want to be in the city, maybe you want a backyard. Well, the Highlands neighborhood is the place for you. There are really 2 parts of the Highlands. There's the part right by the pedestrian bridge, and that's right by downtown. And then there's the West Highlands, like they're by 32nd and Lowell. But they all have great local like strips, places that you can go to. And if you're in like West Highlands, you hit like 32nd and Lowell. Then you also have like the Berkeley neighborhood just north, that's like 38th and Tennyson. You get swooped down to Sloan's Lake from there. So Highlands is a good area that you don't have to leave the Highlands, but if you did, you got a bunch of different options
with
right
the
there for you.
Highlands too. In the Highlands, there's a lot of kind of neighborhoods in it that they have their own personality. It reminds me a lot of San Francisco, where like it's not that spread out, but each little area has its own little vibe, and I really like that about the Highlands. Like he said, like, you know, Tennyson has a vibe, and like, just, it's cool. I really like it.
Yeah, I like Machete Tacos is one of my, get character. Machete Tacos is one of my favorite places on 32nd and Lowell. The good tacos, good margaritas. And then, yeah, like when you're on the Highlands, it's close to the, what's it, Lohi? Would it be Lohi? Yeah, when you're by Lohi, by like Denver Beer Co. And Avanti and everything like that, they're really great places. One of the negatives about the Highlands, though, is that it's all a hill, baby. So if you're trying to bike into the city and then get back home, you're gonna get some strong legs, and that's cool. But just be aware of that. When it comes to living in the Highlands area, you'll get some condos. You will have some houses, and the houses are gonna be pretty pricey. You're looking mostly like high 500s, low 600s will be like the entry level there, but they'll be awesome homes with character. But if you want condos, more of the condos are gonna be they're going to be newer construction, and they're going to be nice. They're going to have nice amenities as well. Another good thing about the Highlands is transportation. So you will likely want a car in the Highlands. Street parking isn't as big of a deal in the Highlands, but it's also an area that's really close to everything. So you're close to I-70, close to I-25. So it's easy for you to, whichever way you're traveling, to get there quickly. Some people do travel down to like the Denver Tech Center from the Highlands, but it's a little bit hairier. Yeah, it's a little bit hairier getting around the city on I-25. So some of the pros of the Highlands will be nothing's cookie cutter. You got tons of places to go, and you'll catch some great views as well. Some of the townhomes that they've built up there in the Highlands, they have great views overlooking the city, and then you'll catch some mountains as well. So that's sweet. Negatives would just be it's expensive up there, and you're on a big old hill.
And you're kind of on the edge of the city. Like, you're not, like, you're close because you're still in Denver, but like, you are like at the northwest part of the city. Like, you are a decent ways away.
Totally.
Like when you're going up Spear, and you're kind of like deep in there.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next one, which is
where we are.
So Cheeseman Park is neighborhood number 3. This is just west of Capitol Hill, and this is still very similar to Capitol Hill, but you have this awesome 80-acre park here. Best grass in Denver. I say best grass in Denver, and the reason is it used to be a cemetery, and they changed it like 1920s. It became a park. Yeah, awesome park to hang out in, to run around. In the summer, this is the place to throw a frisbee, and yeah, it's just awesome. But like Capitol Hill, a lot of the same type of living, a lot of the same issues that you'll run into. Parking can be a pain in the ass. You're mostly going to be living in condos at your age. I mean, there are multi-million-dollar properties around the park here.
This is where the houses kind of start, it feels like, but they are fancy.
Pros of Cheeseman Park is, yeah, you got an awesome park to hang around. You got botanical gardens right there, and you can find some really nice small condos, and that can make it affordable for you. Or it's a great neighborhood for roommates too. Cons, I would say, one of the unique cons of Cheeseman Park is that you're kind of tucked in the city, a little the neighborhood of the city. I'll show you on the map here. So it's a little bit harder to get to like the I-70 or I-25, so your morning commute can take a little bit longer. Anything to add on that?
No, that's probably right. You are, yeah.
I'm right. Spitting facts here. All right, our next neighborhood number
4. Sloan's Lake.
Sloan's Lake neighborhood is just west of this city. It's a big lake that you can put a boat in there, but I like to run around it. It's got a great just gravel trail all the way around the park, also paved.
It's huge.
Yeah, it's a huge
good track on there.
Good story about how the lake was created is that it was like a farmer that was out there, bought the land and was trying to drill for water, and boy did he get it. He hit like a natural underground spring, and it filled in the whole area. It's a tough day. But Sloan's Lake's great because it's got some of the most like awesome eclectic types of housing over there. You got bungalows, you got Tudors, you've got $1 million properties around the lake. And then you also have a new section that's coming up with townhomes and condos. And you should check out our Sloan Lake video we already made.
I think it's right there.
It's over here? Okay. Check out that video. We did a full walkthrough of the Sloan Lake Neighborhood. Also did the Highlands. Also did Capitol Hill. So you could check those out. But yeah, Sloan Lake, awesome diversity of housing, and there's really cool, like it's got some culture over there with the types of food that it has. Like US Thai is one of my favorite places. Edgewater Market has great food. And then the whole area by the Alamo, like the movie theater. Yeah. You get Chiba Huts over there too. My favorite stuff shop. So Sloan's Lake, awesome. It's right close to the city, but you're gonna want a car if you live in Sloan Lake neighborhood. You're not gonna have the issues with people parking on the street. You'll be able to find a spot, unless you're kind of that southeast corner with the new townhomes. Sometimes I see the parking gets pretty crazy over there, but for the most part, you have the benefits of the proximity to the city without the, the homelessness and the street parking and everything like that. So I give Sloan's Lake a big thumbs up.
Cool area.
And another great spot to catch great sunsets, and like the city view from Sloan's Lake is amazing. One thing I forgot to mention in our Sloan Lake video that we did the neighborhood tour is Lakeview Lounge. That is a place that you can go get a $2 beer. They open at 7 a.m. So we talk a lot about drinking on this channel, but yeah, we just like you guys. We just like to have a beer. We're not alcoholics. And our last neighborhood number 5, that Matt doesn't like that this one's on the list, but this is a Sean Murphy bonus. I'm throwing this one in there because not everyone's gonna have their work downtown, and especially if you're tech center people. If you're tech center people, that's where your job is, down I-25. Well, the Denver Tech Center is the place that you should check out because they have all kinds of newer construction homes down there. So you'll get a lot more updated amenities than you will in like a Capitol Hill or a Highlands neighborhood. And the businesses around there, they will be a little bit more like higher end in some instances because they're used to catering towards there's a lot of professionals down there, a lot of businesses, a lot of corporations take their teams out down there. So
Top Golf, stuff like that.
Sports Centennial, but we will count that. We will count that. A short drive from Denver Tech Center. And you could find all kinds of different living too. And so if you can't buy yet, it's a great area for apartments. I live down there, and you have the light rail goes right down to there. So you could actually, I mean, if you didn't want to live in the Tech Center but you work down there, you could jump on the light rail here. But if you live down Tech Center and worked downtown, you could jump on the light rail to get up here. So,
but the light rail closes, so you want to go home early in case.
Yeah. So the negatives of the Denver Tech Center would just be you are a little bit further out there, and it's not as walkable. No, it's not walkable at all compared to these other areas. But yeah, definitely an area worth checking out if you don't want to be right in the city. And I think that's it. I think that's our list.
That's all of them. Our ears are cold. We're done with this.
Yeah, it's really cold out here in Colorado right now. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up, give us a comment, something that you liked, something that you hated, and go check out some of our other videos like we mentioned right here. They're probably. We already did the walkthrough on 3 of those neighborhoods, so if you want to go check them out more in depth, do that. But also, if you are making your way out here, give us a call, shoot us a text. We love to have the conversation with you, just to give you some advice, some pointers, because I got 13 years experience here. You've been here like 5, 6?
7, I think. 2015.
Jeez, and we've been stomping all around this city, so we're happy to help. So until next time, see ya.